We are back live with Eyeconic Television. I'm your host, Joby the Guy. Still here at Trae Day weekend for the celebrity basketball game. I hope you all have been enjoying it and been enjoying this iconic ride where you're seeing who got game and who really doesn't, seeing who's getting crossed over, dunked on, and so forth and so on, man. So stay tuned, stay locked, and stay live as we take you on this iconic ride. And remember to always be iconic.
I'm Officer Norman, and you're watching Eyeconic Television.
Officer Norman, how has the city of Houston been treating you?
Great. Every year, this is my third year to attend Trae Day. Trae, his family, and everybody in Houston. You know, it's a big honor to come here to join him and give him back. I love this community.
Now, we see you online being so intimate and personal and so caring and loving to the community regarding the police. What are some things that can possibly improve so that the relationship between basically the black civilian and the white officer can mesh as one?
It's going to take police officers getting out of their police car. First of all, you know, you spend 8 hours a day in your police car not engaging with the community. That's not going to work. So stop your car, get out, walk some streets. Not looking for people to take to jail, but walk some streets to get to know people and talk to people. But here's the key. You have to come back the next day. So if you go today and you don't come back, you're not bridging any gaps. You got to come back the next day, the next week, the next month, and the next year. Eventually, you'll win that community over.
Absolutely. Now, we know that this is a difficult time in our country dealing with police and black people. Do you see improvement? Do you see progress being made in regards to the relationship between the two?
I do. I see it at home. I see it abroad. I see that police departments and police officers, slowly but surely, they're making progress. But you have to realize, as an officer, people aren't going to trust you right away. It's going to have to be genuine. It's got to come from the heart. That's what works.
Absolutely. I got two more questions for you. We know being an officer is a dangerous job. Like, what are the things that are going through your mind when you come upon a crime scene? Like, are you thinking about not making it home, or are you thinking about, man, I just have to get this solved at this moment?
Well, pretty much having to get it solved, because I'm not saying that I'm not scared going into situations, but my training comes into effect each time I go to a call. But something else that protects me is my relationship. So if I go on a fight that's taking place, or two people have been arguing, people know me and they respect me, and in a sense that makes me safer.
Absolutely. Last question. Since we're on Eyeconic Television, I gotta ask you, what does it mean to be iconic?
It's humbling. It's humbling for people to know me in Houston. I travel across the world and kind of share my way of policing. For people to even know who I am, I guess in a way it's iconic, but to me it's more humbling.
You are now watching Eyeconic Television. I am Young Al.
Tell me more about your music. You are popping right now, popping. So tell the audience more about yourself.
I'm just cool, laid-back dude from the south side of Houston. I moved to Houston when I was 4 years old. I'm originally from New Iberia, Louisiana. And shit, you know, I got an old soul, good music.
Now, what are some of the new songs? You just came out with a new single. Tell me more about that.
I got the Jungle Freestyle. It's actually a freestyle. It did what I expected to do. It blew up. Everybody jamming it. Club word for word. I'm shows booked. You know, I mean, and then I got another joint called Rags and Rich. I dropped that right after Jungle. That's doing good too, so yeah.
All right, Young Al, so everybody got their own little image, but what image and brand are you trying to brand for yourself?
Well, I got this little saying called visions make bands, you know what I'm saying? Everybody screaming. Because, you know, every hustler got a vision, you know what I'm saying? You see, they take me as I am, no jewelry, no nothing. I ain't got nothing on me, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, visions make bands, what you saying?
And we are live back on Eyeconic Television. I'm your host, Joby the Guy, and I'm here with the one and only Eyeconic Crockett. Eyeconic, how has the city of Houston been treating you?
Lovely, man. It's always great to be here. I was here last year with Trae, and I've been here several times performing, like at the Improv Club and all that. So yeah, it's always beautiful here.
Absolutely. Now, we've seen you on Wild 'N Out. We've seen you on so many different platforms. What are you possibly working on next? What's next in line for you?
Creating TV, writing, developing TV shows. That's the next wave for me. And stand-up special too, that's coming soon.
Absolutely. Now, we are at a celebrity basketball game. You look like you in hooping gear, but I ain't see you on the court. What's going on, man?
I just dressed for the occasion. I was totally faking, you know what I mean? I'm an impressionist, so I did an impression of a basketball player today.
Right on, man. And one last question for you. I know you got to go. Since we're on Eyeconic Television, what does it mean to be iconic?
It means to be original. To be original and to be, to put in the work to fortify your talent. That's iconic to me.
Back live here on Eyeconic Television, I'm Danielle J. Martin. You already know what it is. It's Dan Rue. Okay, so tell me how you feel being out here at Trae Weekend.
It's awesome. I appreciate Trae so much. That's why, people don't know this, and people see a lot of celebrities out here, and they're like, oh, he's paying people to come. Actually, nobody gets paid. Everybody just comes out here. He takes care of their hotel and flights, and we just come show love and a lot of respect for what he does. Especially not many people really work like him. You know what I'm saying? Had a lot of stuff happen in Hurricane Harvey out here in Houston, and then my sister and my family and Lake Charles actually got flooded too from that. But he was actually doing something about it. Him using his own physical hands, as a lot of people know. And for something that, you gotta respect that, because there's a lot of people out there who will pay people to do it, or blah, blah, blah. It's, at the same time, that's still respectable. But when you got a man putting his own hands on people's houses and stuff, that means more.
That's powerful.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely.
Now, people really know you as Wild 'N Out, but I know you got more. You just told me behind the scenes that you got more coming up. So tell the people what you got coming.
Me and Nick Nack are working on a pilot right now for a TV show. BET, Revolt, a couple MTV. There's a couple, programs really interested in our pitch. We're working on it right now, so it's either TV show or, it's a lot of stuff could happen. Business moves, investing. And me and Nick are really, we're working on a travel agency, having our own, me and Nick's having our own little travel thing, so people can come travel with us and stuff.
Oh, can I come?
Definitely.
All right, so I know that you are known for being funny and being jokes, but I have to ask, where do you get that talent from? Did it come from a family member, or you just grew and it was just it's natural?
I grew up a big fan of Jim Carrey, Will Ferrell, Chris Tucker, Eddie Murphy. There's so many people, Austin Powers, Mike Myers, I'm sorry. But, yeah, baby. But, I don't know, I've always danced, and, I was a dancer, so I like dancing. But my true passion, to be honest, is to be funny and make people smile. So if I can put a smile on anybody's face, that means more to me than anything.
It's the leader of the Yellow Heart Gang, Rocky Banks, and you're now tuned in to Eyeconic TV, you dig?
Now, I know you got some new music coming out. What's the name of the album? What can we expect? Are there any possible features that we can be looking forward to?
No specific names on the album yet. We really ain't even gonna call it an album right now. We just putting out music, man. But I got a track that we really about to push now called Ambiance, man. And that's for all my thick booty women out there, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure a few out here can really attest to that, man. You know where we at. You know where we at, H-Town, man. Yes, sir.
All right, now I got a little game I want to play. It's called fill in the blank afterwards. So I know you're from Mo City. I'm from A-Leaf. So if I just out of the blue say slowed out and banging.
All in my trunk.
Trunk full of funk.
I ain't never been a punk.
All right, he's really he already know what it is. All right. I got one last question for you. Since this is Eyeconic Television, what does it mean to be iconic?
Man, to be iconic means to make a difference in your community and really the world, man, to really influence others to be better than they were before. You know what I mean? I feel like being an icon is really living and breathing everything that you speak out into the community and influencing others, man.
Absolutely, man. Well, you heard it first from Rocky Banks. I am Joe B, the guy with Eyeconic Television, and remember to always be iconic.
What's good? It's your boy Bobby J. Thompson, and you are tuned in to Eyeconic Television, and I am the new host.
And we are back live on Eyeconic Television. I'm your host, Joe B, the guy, and I'm here with the one and only Bobby.
I'm the host now. It's your boy, Bobby J. Welcome to Eyeconic. I'm in the building. How I look? Y'all like your new host? All right, what's happening? This is my co-host. He the co-host.
Absolutely. This is
co-host.
true.
All right, I'm going to let him do his co-host. Go ahead.
Appreciate it.
Shine on.
I am Joe B, co-hosting with the host Bobby J. Bobby, you out here in Houston, Trae Day weekend. How's the city of Houston been treating you?
Oh man, the city of Houston been treating me like royalty. This is my first time in Houston, and I'm enjoying it, man. It's been nothing short of freaking awesome. I'm appreciative of my boy Trae for bringing me out to be a part of what he does in this community, man. It's a great cause, and just to have fun and be able to rub shoulders with some of my peers, man. It's great, man.
Absolutely. Now, we've seen you in shows and movies all across the board. What can we expect next from you? Are you possibly working on a project that we don't know that's in the works?
Yeah, I got some things in the works right now. I got some music in the works. I'm getting ready to start. I'm going to drop my EP real soon. I'm doing MTV's Wildin' Out right now as a cast member on there. Got a few films on the table that I'm cooking up. I'm ciphering through and seeing what's best for me to make my debut as an adult. So as you know, everybody used to me as a kid, so I gotta be very selective with what I do when I come out as an adult, because it's gonna paint me in a different light. So that's all. Just taking my time, making sure I pick my right Oscar-winning role, because when I come back, I'm coming back with a vengeance, man.
Now, you spoke about people knowing you as a kid, now you're being an adult, and we've seen that transition for some be kind of difficult, you know, with Raven Simone, Bow Wow. We just cannot see them or picture them as an adult, even though they're just as grown as everybody else. What has that transition been like? And, I mean, do you feel like you've been somewhat pigeonholed just because you started acting when young?
Yeah, but it kind of comes with the territory when you start young. That's kind of anything. I don't really let it get to me or bother me, because I know me, I know what I'm good at, I know I'm talented, so it's just more so about making sure I make my next move the best move versus caring about what other people see, because I can care less how they view me, if they still view me as a kid or not. I'm an adult, and that's what you're gonna get as an adult when you cross paths with me. Whether you see me on TV, whether you see me in passing, it's gonna be an adult interaction. It's no more kid Bobby, so they have no choice but to get used to it.
Absolutely. I got two more questions for you. I know Conceited be on Wildin' Out picking on you about your height. Yeah. He's just as short.
Yeah, he just listen, Conceited been on the show about 4 or 5 seasons, and he's never been around someone shorter than him. So I let him have it, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's short people versus everybody. So me and Conceited are a team. We run the world. 5'5" and under run the world. And that's just how it goes. Shout out my man's Conceited, man. Short gang, short gang.
My last question for you, since we're on Eyeconic Television, what does it mean to be iconic to you?
To be iconic to me, man, it means to be a leader, man. It means to set examples and lead by example, man. You know, iconic means just, you know what I mean, be yourself, do your own thing. Don't let nobody tell you no, you know what I mean? Being able to take, and even if they do take no, being able to take no and still keep trying and going for what you know you can have and what you deserve to have.
Absolutely. Now, you just heard it from Bobby J. I am Joe B, the guy on Eyeconic Television, and you're watching, and remember to stay iconic. Thank you.
Iconic, because my co-host said so.
Absolutely.
Yeah, baby. This is Nick Nack Padwick, and you are watching Eyeconic Television, baby. Lord. You're watching Eyeconic Television, and this is Dan Rue, because we live, baby.
And we are live. This is Joe B, the guy with Eyeconic Television. I'm here with the one and only legend, hometown hero, Houston legend, Trae the Truth. Trae, you're here with another Trae Day weekend. How does it feel to get this under your bag and help the community as you always do?
Definitely a blessing. It's year number 11, and we're going to keep going, man. A lot of amazing things planned for the kids. I got some crazy stuff that's going to be going on, but it's dope.